Gloucester Property Market, Cathedral City Investment Insights. Let's talk Gloucester. Not your average commuter town, not quite your classic rural escape either. It's a bit of both. And that's exactly why it's on the radar for savvy property investors right now. You know that feeling when a place just clicks? Gloucester's been having a bit of a glow-up lately. It's not all cathedrals and cobbled lanes. Although yes, the cathedral is seriously stunning. Behind the postcard shots, you've got regeneration projects, student demand from the University of Gloucestershire, and a surprising number of London leavers eyeing up the value for money. I mean, $250K can still get you a 3-bed semi here. Try pulling that off in Twickenham. I had a client, young couple, both teachers, working remotely a few days a week, who ditched Surrey after a single weekend visit. They bought a Victorian terrace in Kingsholm, rugby fans, yes, at Kingsholm, and still had cash left to renovate. And the kicker? Their mortgage is cheaper than their old rent. No brainer. But Gloucester's not a one-size-fits-all story. Let's unpack it a bit. City Centre and historic docks, the pulse point. Let me guess. Converted warehouse flats with exposed brick and river views? Bang on. The docks area has gone from forgotten industrial zone to where can I get a flat here? Territory. We're seeing young professionals, digital creatives, even downsizers wanting a slice of the action. And there's rental demand too. Short lets are doing well thanks to tourism, especially with the cathedral's Harry Potter fame. Yes, people really travel for that. Linden and Tredworth, the underdog. Bet I'll be honest, I didn't always recommend these areas, but times change. Investors are starting to sniff around here because prices are still modest, and the yields, not bad at all. Buy-to-let clients of mine recently picked up a 3-bed terrace in Tredworth for $185K, spent $12 grand on a spruce-up, and now it rents for $1,100 PCM. That's Gloucester Gold. Tredworth and Kingsway, the new build's playground. Ever driven past a coming soon sign and 2 months later it's a full-blown estate? That's Kingsway. Families love it. Schools, playgrounds, supermarkets, parking, yes, that still matters. It's a hive for help-to-buy buyers and upsizers. The flip side? You'll compete with developers if you're trying to resell in 2 to 3 years. But if you're in it for the long haul, these places age well. Now let's be real about something. The challenges, because it's not all roses. The A417 upgrade is great news long-term, but short-term, traffic chaos. Some streets still have rough reputations. We're not naming names, but locals know. EPC regs are tightening, and a lot of older housing stock needs serious TLC to get to a C rating. Had a landlord-client nearly back out of a deal because the 1930s semi in Abbeymead he loved scored an E. We had to get clever. Insulation, new boiler, LED, everything. He stuck with it, and it's now one of his best performers. Sometimes you gotta think 2 steps ahead. Outlook, buckle up, but don't bail. Interest rates might play hopscotch for a bit, but confidence is slowly creeping back. Gloucester's affordability gives it resilience. It's not saturated, it's not overpriced, and it's still got growth potential. And with hybrid work becoming the new normal, towns like this, walkable center, green space, solid schools, are ticking boxes for buyers who don't need to be in Zone 2 5 days a week. Oh, and if you're wondering about flips, watch for those 1960s ex-council homes in Matson. Underrated. With the right touch, they fly. I've seen a $145K buy turn into $210K sale in under a year, no joke. So, is Gloucester worth it? Honestly, I'd say yes, with eyes wide open. It's not about jumping in blind. It's about knowing which street works for what tenant, understanding the council plans, yep, read those PDFs, and getting ahead of the curve. And if you're not sure where to start, maybe I've got a story or two to share.